Everyone, it's Raven here. I just wanted to say something. Just because I need to. Now, I know that I'm saying that we're gonna be doing some makeup looks soon. And we are, hopefully. I'll be able to do some of them tomorrow. Hopefully. Now, the next thing I say is not a cop-out. It's not, you know. This is my life, okay? I will always do the best that I can to try and bring you content where and when I can. Try to understand that I struggle with mental health issues daily, with my autism, my ADHD, and various things. I'm not fully in therapy yet. Again, not an excuse, but these are the reasons why sometimes my content may seem inconsistent. But I do the best that I can do at the moment. At the moment, there is a massive change coming. I think I've mentioned this once before, that I live in the flat that I was abused in by my ex-partner, and I've been trying to move out for ages. I've been in there since 2010, and one of my amazing friends, Moonfox, messaged me. I haven't even had a chance to celebrate that either yet, because everything's just been up in the air. And she paid off the last of the amount. All that's left now is about £30 off, and then all the arrears are paid for. And I can finally leave the trauma house. And I suppose I'm filled with different emotions, because obviously I'm still having to live in this place still. And when you get to a certain point of your healing where you just like everything clicks into place, if you know what I mean, you start to realize why you were abused. Well, not why, but like the reasons behind it, how things happen and how things came to be, you know. And yeah, I have a lot of people around me that say I'm really strong. I don't feel strong right now. I feel very fragile and I feel very vulnerable right now. And I'm constantly tired, I'm constantly exhausted, I'm constantly feeling like everything is effort, and I have to do something that I don't like doing. It goes against the grain of every single aspect of my being, and that is simply focusing on myself. I do, laughing now, I try very hard to focus on myself, and then in the next minute I'm helping my boyfriend or I'm helping someone. It's just the way that I am. But part of me being a people pleaser was my defense. It was my coping mechanism through the trauma. Because when you're scared of being abandoned and lost and alone, what do? You do this by being nice to everyone. You be nice to everyone around you. You be kind, you be helpful. You be there because you feel like people abandon you unless you have a use. But I suppose I'm removing people right now from my life that just want me around because I'm useful. You know, yeah, I can be useful, but that isn't all of the person that I am. I love makeup, I love art, I love whole buildings, I love running around in nature, I love being outside more than I love being inside. Being outside sometimes drives me crazy, unless I've got a really good Netflix box set, you know, to watch. But just bear with me. That's all I'm asking. Try to, I don't know, accept the fact that I will give you content. It may not always be what you expect sometimes, but I'm always honest and I'll always have these conversations with you to try and keep you up to date with what's going on. Also, my bearded dragon isn't very well. I had to take her in, which you'll know by my other video. I had to take her in. She did come home, but we still don't fully know what's wrong with her. You know, she wasn't walking very well on her left leg. I feared the bloody worst, that, you know, bulbs and stuff, and that she was going to get this bone disease that they can get if they don't get enough calcium and their bones go brittle. But they did an x-ray and her x-ray is fine, other than her left knee was a bit rough, which they thought could be arthritis. She's on medication. I wanted her basically to be seen because I was really concerned she wasn't walking properly. She was very sluggish. She's on medicine at the moment, and she is, you know, she's brightened up a bit, but we still don't fully know what it is, because on the x-ray she seems like you'd think, looking at her when she was really before the medicine and this x-ray, you'd think they were two different babies. Now, I've had her for 3 years, since she was a hatchling. I have a lot of animals. I have 2 guinea pigs, 2 mice, a crested gecko, and a bearded dragon. And she's lovely. She's sassy, she's full of character, and she's really helped through some of my really bad times with my mental health. And I tell you, it's used all of my energy, all of my cope the last couple of weeks, just stressing over her. Obviously, I have to do a really big routine with her now. I make sure she has her medicine. We get her tail sorted, because she's somehow injured her tail at some point. I don't know what she's done. They said it could have been a growth from when her tail was docked. Because she did have tail rot a long time ago, which is where the shed doesn't come off properly and it cuts circulation to the tail, and then it can grow up the tail and lead to fatality. They said it could have been a growth on the end of her tail that came from when her tail was docked, which sometimes happens, but again, her tail is not my biggest concern, because the scab is coming off and the tail it seems to be fine. They're not too concerned. I think they're more concerned about the walking. So we don't fully know what is wrong with her, but she seems better, and obviously I don't know whether her being on medication for the rest of her life is going to be a really good idea. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But basically, I want to do this video. I want to do this video not for sympathy, no. Just to be honest. To be raw. To tell you exactly what is going on. And yeah, I'll admit I do struggle to be fully myself on YouTube, because my guys, some of you can be real shit. Real shit to people on here. Not all of you, but some of you really can be pretty fucking brutal to some of us. And all we're trying to do is just create content and just be real and share our stories. So I just wanted to say that I'm still here, I'm still around, and I am going to be doing the makeup thing soon. It's just taking me a bit of time to do it, because I'm really stressed. I'm starting to figure out who I am away from all the trauma. I mean, I spent 27 years of my life being abused. I'm 30 now. So I'm starting to learn who I am away from the people who controlled my life, and starting to get to know myself again, and opening up myself up to healing has caused me to, in some aspects, go 2 steps backwards and 1 forwards. I'm analysing everything, and I do have people around me supporting me, but sometimes they don't fully understand the way that I am, and that's not their fault. You know, so sometimes I isolate myself a lot. I especially sometimes with my autism and my meltdowns, I can melt down over things and people just don't understand. They don't get why I melt down or why I am the way that I am. And sometimes when someone's telling you, like, I don't understand why you're melting down or why this is happening, as much as you can understand from their perspective how they might understand, it kind of makes you feel more alone. And I suppose I spent my whole life being alone to some degree, even though I had loads of people around me. And being on YouTube and being on TikTok has really helped me find people that support me, that are there for me, and help me come out of my shell more. So I appreciate you being patient with me and interacting with my comments and interacting with my posts and just being there for me. I don't see you as subscribers or followers. I see you as part of a family that I'm slowly building. And I'm there for you too. Honestly, if you put a comment part down at the bottom of my video, whether it be here or TikTok, and you're really worried or you're stressed about something, when I have the time, I will message you. I will give you advice if you need it. I'm not just a person on a screen. I'm a human being that has feelings, and I'm Raven. So, I just want to do this video to clear up anything else and just let you know what's going on. So, I love you. Stay awesome. Be unique. Be your chaotic self. And most importantly, love yourself. Raven out.